Welcome to Main Street Media TV and the Public Square. My name is Katie Farthing, and once again we are broadcasting live from the Garrett County Fiscal Court meeting right here in the county courthouse. Today's agenda of the Fiscal Court includes a mental health awareness proclamation, as well as department updates. Even more important, the magistrates will be discussing the proposed use of the county road aid funds and the first reading of the 26-27 budget. We want to make sure of a few things that are coming up with the Garrett County Chamber, who is our sponsor today. We've got a golf scramble on May the 15th. You can sign up for that online. On May 7th, we want to welcome Graceland Air with their ribbon cutting. That will be at 314 Stanford Street at 11:30 a.m. And best of all, we've got Small Business Week coming up May the 4th, so be sure to keep an eye on the Garrett County Chamber page on Facebook for additional details about that. Apparently there's going to be some opportunities to win some big prizes. Any of these information about the Garrett County Chamber of Commerce can be found at garrettchamber.org. So give us just a few minutes. We're going to have a brief break and then we'll be right back at the meeting.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County Athletics.
Here we believe in more than just banking, we believe in building legacies.
We're here to walk alongside you, on the fields, in the stands, and in life.
Supporting Garrett County Athletics means investing in our future leaders.
First Southern National Bank, financial wisdom, flourishing lives.
Allison is hiring. Big benefits, real growth, and a team that sees you in our future. Apply now. On Facebook, give us a call or just stop in. Allison Abrasives. Opportunity starts here.
The Garrett County Chamber of Commerce, where business meets community. Business and community members alike can get involved, stay informed, and take advantage of helpful insights. Supporting local means a healthier community. Sound good? Then the Garrett County Chamber of Commerce is for you.
At Danville Office Equipment, schools and businesses, large and small, count on us every day. And so can you.
We're proud to be your trusted partner, providing office solutions and supplies built on service, a smart approach, and great teamwork. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
At Farmers National Bank, our roots run deep in this community, cultivating opportunities and personal and business growth with people you know and know what's important to you. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Faces you know, a name you can trust. Weichert Realtors, Ford Brothers Auctioneers. From auctions to dream homes, farms to business properties, no one knows the area better. Weichert Realtors, Ford Brothers Auctioneers in Lancaster can help you.
Welcome to Katie Farthing State Farm,
where personal service is alive and well.
Not just a policy, help when it matters most.
So, what can we do for you? Your needs, your coverage, Katie Farthing State Farm.
Buy local, eat well at Marks Berry Farm.
We're growing and we need you.
Great people.
Great job.
Come be part of our exciting future.
Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Safe, secure, Docubit. Introducing DataBot, a precision digital destruction tool that protects your confidentiality and allows for sustainable device recycling. Secure document and digital destruction by the area's premier data protection service. Call Docubit.
Nothing beats the hometown taste of Lee's famous recipe in Lancaster. Go Lions!
Central Kentucky Ag Credit, your hometown team for farm, land, and operating loans. And yes, we're your home loan lender too. Buying or building your dream home in the country? We've got you covered. Find us online at agcreditonline.com.
Choosing the right realtor is like sinking the winning shot or scoring the game-winning run. If you're buying or selling real estate in Garrett or Central Kentucky, give me, Whitney Ellis, a call for the win. Good luck to the Golden Lions and Cougars this season.
Sutton Pharmacy.
Free delivery, easy in and out vaccinations, locally owned. Now that's what I call a hometown pharmacy.
Sutton Pharmacy.
Friendly service from people you know.
Founded by Kentuckians for Kentuckians. At Whitaker Bank, we believe strong communities start with people who care. Everyday banking to planning for your future. You can trust our team to reach your financial goals. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky. Member FDIC.
You're watching the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Sheriff Gaines, lead us in the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Is anybody here for public comments? If not, we'll move on. Any master have any old business?
Casey said they're trying to get the right funds to be able to do it, but they're still trying to do that. And also that they're going to fix the end of 954 and 21 that me and you met with Kelly. So
What was the time frame as far as the?
We didn't get no time frame on it, but it is still going to happen.
I think the intersection at 21 and 954, that could be an easier fix for them, time-wise, to go ahead and get that completed, especially with the guardrail knocked down.
Yeah, the shoulder of the road, it didn't fall into a certain criteria for it to get done.
As far as putting funding, yeah.
Yeah, but they're still planning to try to do something.
Okay. Thank you, Master Day. Any other master got any old business? Not, we'll move on. We do have one plat. It's down on 954. Master Day and I looked at it. It's Mr. Pingleton or Mrs. Pingleton. Before lots, they're making a private road on it. Fits all the specs with the 150 road frontage and all that. I think Tim Pingleton is the one, he's getting 2 lots out of it. So actually one of the tracks is connecting to his existing farm. So I will need a motion to approve. This is the preliminary plat because they hadn't approved, they hadn't got a road name from Russ at Bluegrass 911. So this is just the preliminary plat until they do get the road name from 911. So, but I would like to go ahead and get it approved so they can work with Russ. Motion by Master Day, second by Master Preston. Any discussion? Call roll, Jen.
Barker?
Yes.
Preston?
Yes.
Day?
Yes.
Butner?
Yes.
Davis?
Yes.
Next up, approved court minutes. We will have 2 of these. First, the April 13th court meeting. You should have had time to look over them. Motion by Master Butner.
Second.
Second by Master Davis. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next up, we got the April 22nd, the special call meeting for the budget workshop. I'll need a motion to approve. Motion by Master Day, second by Master Barker. Any discussion? Call roll, Jen.
Barker?
Yes.
Preston?
Yes.
Day?
Yes.
Butner?
Yes.
Davis?
Yes.
Next up, we got approved transfers. Should have had time to look over them. We're getting close to the end of the fiscal year. They're not as long as they usually are. Motion by Master Preston. Second by Master Butner. Any discussion? Call roll, Jen.
Parker?
Yes.
Preston?
Yes.
Day?
Yes.
Butler?
Yes.
Davis?
Yes.
Next up, approved bills to be paid. You should see two new ones Todd ran this morning. Kenny and them did the cut through there off Pinecrest and 27. Crawford went ahead and blacktopped it. Did a pretty good job. Kenny and I was down there the other day. It turned out really good. And then something with the flag and rope we had to order too.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Master Barker. Second by Master Preston. Any discussion? Call roll, Jim.
Parker?
Yes.
Preston?
Yes.
Day?
Yes.
Butler?
Yes.
Davis?
Yes.
We approved last month's financial statement at the last meeting. Next up, we got a business spotlight. Doug Goins was going to be here tonight, but unfortunately he down in his back, so one of his employees come up to give us a brief update.
Okay, my name is Christopher Crowder. I'm his son-in-law, so I'm just reading off thing from him. So Doug asked me to share an update on his behalf today. Obviously, he's down on his back and wasn't able to attend, but he wanted to make sure everyone stays informed on the progress and direction of the mill projects. At the Garrett Mill, the vision remains the same, to restore the historic mill and to bring it back to life as both a working mill and a place that connects people to the history and future of Garrett County. While that vision has not changed, work at the mill itself has been largely paused for close to a year. The primary challenge has been finding contractors willing to take on a project of this nature. Because of that, it will likely be the slowest of the three projects to complete. That said, the commitment to the mill remains strong and it continues to be a central part of a long-term plan. At the Gathering Place, the event barn project is very close to completion. There is currently a legal matter that has paused progress, but Doug and Brackey are hopeful that this will be resolved soon. Once that is behind them, they estimate about a month and a half to complete the work, to fully complete that space. Regarding the mill house, there are several exciting developments. Doug is closing tomorrow on the old subway building at the square. A roofer is already lined up and ready to begin work on the right side of the building as soon as weather allows. The left side will require repair to the back wall before roofing can begin there. As part of the mill house concept, they are planning to bring one of the sweet feed mill mixers over to incorporate into that space, helping tie the mill house back to the story of the mill itself. They are also planning to relocate utility service from the side of the building to the rear and exploring putting the service underground, including coordinating improvements for neighboring properties. Doug is scheduled to meet with Rob, an engineer with Kentucky Utilities, on Wednesday to continue planning those infrastructure improvements. Additionally, once financing is finalized, they plan to move forward with parking lot work and landscaping at the Cowden property to better support the overall development. On the community side, Leonard has helped secure a spot in front of the mill house building, and he is generously allowing that space to be used during the upcoming festival. You may see their 1931 Ford model AA parked there with banners that outline the vision and plans for the mill house. This is part of a broader effort to help to keep the community informed and involved as these projects move forward. Doug has also been working with Sherry Johnson and the Garrett County Historical Society. They've had meaningful conversations about the rich history of Garrett County and how these projects can help preserve and share the story. This partnership is an important part of the vision, not just restoring the buildings, but honoring what they represent. Sherry will also be assisting in securing historical plaques for the building so that both residents and visitors can better understand their significance. Another exciting development is the concept of the Garrett Mill Studio. Doug has been in communication with Jeff Jacobs of Main Street Media TV, who brought forth the idea of incorporating a media studio into the Mill House. The goal is to create a space that supports storytelling around these projects while also strengthening the overall media presence of Garrett County. To support this effort, Doug Brackian are also in progress of hiring a dedicated media person. This role will focus on documenting the restoration work across all three projects, while also helping promote and share the story with a broader audience. The intent is to create something that not only captures progress, but builds long-term visibility and engagement for the community. Lastly, Doug and Bracky are currently working to secure a loan that will allow them to move all three projects forward in a more coordinated and efficient way. Doug appreciates the continued support from the community and local leadership. These projects are not just about restoring buildings, they're about preserving history, creating community, and building something meaningful for the future of Garrett County. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. We appreciate it. I met with Doug there last week. Once the contractors get over there, especially on that back wall, myself and Tim Scott will be meeting with them, especially on the PVA building with that back wall too. Before construction happens, we'd like to do something to coordinate, maybe all that be done at once, which we'd have to get a separate bid on that. But I'm working close with them to see what we can do, if we can do it all at once. So thank you. Tell Doug we appreciate it. Look forward to the partnership. Next up, we got the mental health awareness proclamation. I'm going to ask Mr. Brandon McGlone to come up. He's going to stand beside me and read the proclamation. So, and I think he may have a few words to say before.
Afterwards, appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
This is a proclamation declaring May as Mental Health Awareness Month. Whereas mental health is essential to the overall well-being and health of all citizens within Garrett County and the Commonwealth of Kentucky, and whereas mental health challenges affect individuals of all ages, backgrounds, and walks of life, impacting our families, schools, workplaces, and the broader community. And whereas the County of Garrett recognizes that the stability of support, particularly for our youth and students, is vital to fostering a resilient, thriving future for our community. And whereas local schools and community organizations play a critical role in providing consistent access to mental health resources and therapy, ensuring that no resident must face these challenges alone. And whereas increasing public awareness and reducing the stigma surrounding mental health encourages citizens to seek help, promotes early intervention, and ultimately saves lives. And whereas by observing Mental Health Awareness Month, Garrett County reaffirms its commitment to the progress, heritage, and welfare of every member of our community. Now, therefore, be it resolved, Chris Elliman, Garrett County Judge Executive, does by the authority vested in him by the Constitution and laws of the Commonwealth of Kentucky, does hereby proclaim the month of May as Mental Health Awareness Month. He encourages all residents, local businesses, schools, and community to increase their understanding of mental health, commit to supporting those in need, and promote the available resources within our region.
Thank you, Brandon. Before you, with your comments after that, do I hear a motion to accept the proclamation? Motion by Master Preston. Second by Master Butler. Any discussion? All in favor, please indicate by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries.
I just want to thank the Judge Executive. I sent him a resolution with this idea, and he was like, let's bump it up a notch. Let's make it a proclamation. I think that really shows his commitment to mental health awareness. Ending the stigma surrounding mental health, particularly for men, is a critical step towards building healthier, more resilient communities. For too long, outdated societal expectations of toughness have forced many to suffer in silence, viewing emotional vulnerability as a weakness rather than the strength that it actually is. By speaking openly about our experiences, we strip away the shame that often prevents people from reaching out. Normalizing the conversation saves lives. I am proud to be open about my own mental health journey. I see a therapist and psychiatrist monthly, and quite literally, it has saved my life. When we share these truths, we accomplish several vital goals. One is dismantling the strong, silent myth. We show that seeking professional support is a proactive, courageous choice for self-improvement and survival. Second is encouraging early intervention. Reducing stigma makes it easier for others to seek help before a crisis occurs. Finally, fostering genuine connection. Openness creates a safe space for friends and neighbors to share their own burdens, knowing that they won't be judged. Mental health is health, period. Being vocal about my challenges and the tools I use to manage them isn't just about my own well-being. It's about ensuring that the next person who is struggling knows that help is worth pursuing and you're not alone. Again, you are not alone. I would also like to share that this very day is my 4-year anniversary of sobriety. Therapy and counseling work if you work it. So again, if you're out there struggling, you are not alone. Seek help. It will be the best decision you ever make. Thank you for listening, and feel free to reach out to me anytime. I am a safe space for anyone seeking to better themselves. Thank you.
Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate you so much. If you don't care, we're going to stand up front and get a picture with Brandon holding the signed proclamation. Hey, thank you, Brandon. Appreciate you, sir. Next up, we got department updates. I'm gonna let the county clerk, or I'm sorry, Brittany Fang with Animal Control. See how nice was that?
Nothing's really changed. We're still full. We have had a few adoptions past couple days. The TNR program is going good on Cardinal. We've trapped 10 cats so far. Out of the 10 that we have trapped, 4 has already been fixed. But we did go ahead, vaccinate, and ear tip those cats. So if we trap them again, we can turn them back out. We're gonna move to Hamilton Avenue tomorrow and start trapping cats to try to give Cardinal Circle a break. I think the cats are catching on.
Is that part of the, when we get that $10,000 grant, the court approved another 10,000, especially on the cat situation?
Yeah.
I'm
And I mean,
assuming.
we're going through it fast, and it's like we're not even putting a dent. We've currently got 5 nursing mamas at the shelter, so. We fixed 12, and people just get more and don't get them fixed. And I mean, it's open to the public too. We just put them on our list. They take them, and it's free to them as well. So if you know anybody's got cats that need to be fixed, they just gotta get in touch with us.
Well, I want to say something too. Brittany's been battling with some illness, and I've told her to stay home, but you know, it's like talking to that wall over her. She ain't gonna listen, but know that we're praying for you and hope you get feeling better.
Appreciate
you and
it.
your little one. So we appreciate everything you do.
Appreciate it. I think that's it. I mean, we've got a couple more adoptions scheduled for this week, so hopefully they go through and we get some room, because we are plumb full.
We appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you, man. Next up, we got Mr. Kevin Montgomery, County Clerk.
So as far as the county clerk update, the month of April, boat registrations always are being renewed this time of year. They run from April to April. Seeing boats transferred this time of year, campers, motorcycles. We're also getting ready for the May 19th primary. We're currently working on our absentee portal right now, sending out absentee ballots. So if you know anybody that needs an absentee ballot, they have till May the 5th. May 5th is the day that the portal closes. They can call the office, or they could go to elect.ky.gov, and then that will generate the information so we can send the ballot out. Some important dates that are getting ready to come up. The excused in-person voting, which will be held here at the courthouse, is May the 6th, 7th, and 8th, and May 11th, 12th, and 13th. So there's 6 days of excused in-person voting, and then in-person no excuse early voting will be held here as well at the courthouse, May 14th, 15th, and 16th. That's a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and then we'll have the election on May 19th. So if you know any of your constituents that you want to get that out, those are some dates. But also, why I have the platform right now, as you all may know, that our family lost my father-in-law or stepfather 8 days ago. But I just want to take this time to just tell you the job that Rebecca and her team did when they were down there. Camp Dick Fire, Joe Naylor came as well. Sharon and Tevis was the first, Graham was the first two there. They did an excellent job. Rebecca and her team, the Deputy Rob Wilson from Willie's office, he was there, Kenny, and it's proud the professionalism that they showed that day and just working with us. So hats off to you guys for the things that y'all run there.
We appreciate that. Know that we've been praying for you and your family, and we love you, Kat.
Thank you.
Next up, Miss Wanda Shelton, Emergency Management.
First, I guess I'll start off with, there's a certificate of appreciation from CSEP. Do you want me to bring that up to you, or?
Yeah, if you don't care. I should have just stuck it in there.
They issued all those to all the fire departments, police department, sheriff's department, EMS, the city and the county. So everybody, Bluegrass 911, everybody got one of those. I thought that's pretty nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll start off with Camp Nelson boat ramp. Fish and Wildlife contacted me and asked me to fill out the permit for transportation cabinet to have that land or to use that land underneath the main bridge, 27 bridge. So I sent that in. Apparently somebody had already sent one in, but it didn't go anywhere. So I don't guess that's what we've been waiting on. So, but they did look at mine. They come back with stipulations and things that we had to change on what we have to do. One was like a guardrail. One was signage saying nobody could park there at night, that it'd be monitored, so forth. So sent back to Fish and Wildlife, so they had to send it back to their engineers to have all those plans redone. So he said it might take a couple months to get that sent back in. But once that's done, it should, I'm thinking it should be fine. With the county public assistance, we have received 3 checks with a total of $23,000, $747.40. That was pretty much for Harmon's Lick, labor, material, equipment, anything like that. We're still waiting on a check for approximately around $73,000, and it's in EHP review right now, which means it's environmental and historical. So they just gotta make sure that like no endangered species were bothered while we was redoing the work out there, stuff like that. So, and then once FEMA comes back in, they'll sign off on it, the state signs off on it, then they send it to us and we sign off on it. So who knows how long that'll be. I also have to send in the time that I've worked on this, so I haven't even had a chance to do that because they've been out for so long. So once I do that, then we'll get reimbursed for all the time that I spent on all that. So that's doing site inspections, any of the paperwork I did, any of the meetings, anything like that. And there'll be 2 separate checks. The city will get one for my time for them, and then the county will get one for my time doing the county PA. The city has only got 2 checks because we were at the very end of sending in the last stages of the pump station down there. So that's still up in the air too. But they should be getting, as soon as FEMA comes back in, hopefully that'll move forward. I think that's all I got except for the storms that's rolling through tonight. About 12 o'clock tonight. High winds. Well, they said I-65, and then as it moves east, it'll fizzle out. But 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock. So high winds, maybe hail, and rain. So
We got a possibility of another round coming in tomorrow evening from what I've seen too. So we'll keep everybody updated with one. We get emails from Director Gibson out of Frankfurt, so we'll keep everybody updated and try to get that out on social media as quick as we can. So
I will have my people working on that because I'll be out the rest of the week. I have to have eye surgery, so any of my deputies that can't respond, all the directors, EM directors surrounding us are on standby in case any of my people can't respond. So
we're praying for you for eye surgery.
all right, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. And not only that, I mean, Wanda put in a ton of work. Like she said, I know we got a city council member here. I mean, she's put in a lot of work with them storms and stuff. So thank you for all you do, Wanda. Next up, road department. We got KC here.
Well, we've been mowing and mow trimming and digging up roads, fixing them back, cold patching, a little bit of everything.
Where we got the mow trim at now? Is it Nina?
Yeah, it's on Long Branch.
Okay.
Back Creek, one of the two.
Where we got the mowers at now? Are they in?
They're running up in the Cartersville area.
We're getting a jump on that. So if you need any help, Master Dave be down there. He'll pull out and help you. So, well, like you said, we did that cut through there off Pinecrest 27. Kenny and them dug it up. Took about a half a day, wasn't it, Kenny? A little over half a day, but they did good. Didn't affect any traffic, anything like that. And then Kenny called Crawford there and got him to come down and patch it. So it turned out good. We got rid of that big sway in the road, or dip. So don't rub your front bumper. So, well, we went down, we did some ditching on Locust. We got some other things to do on Locust. We did some cold patching down in Buckeye, going down to the river there at No Ferry. We did some cold patching there.
We dug all them bad spots up.
So, well, not to mention that roller that we purchased. Was that last year, Kenny?
Yeah.
I mean, we got it out with us doing all the cold patching, so we're able to get that flat and a lot smoother, and hopefully it draws to the existing asphalt a lot better and holds. So, anybody got anything else for Kenny? Thank you, sir. Next up, Mr. Willie Skeen, Sheriff's Department.
Mr. Montgomery was supposed to share my part. So we turned over the tax bills that we had collected up to this point on April 15th to Mr. Montgomery's office. It was 277 bills that we needed to turn over. But outside of that, business as usual for our guys. They're staying busy, and that's all we got.
We see you're staying pretty active, so we appreciate everything you're doing.
It stays busy. There's never a shortage of that work. That's for sure.
Thank you. Next up, Bluegrass 911, Russ Clark.
Not a whole lot to report. Willie's keeping us busy along with the other three counties we serve. Seems like spring brings out a lot of people, and we have to deal with a whole lot. We have applied for a grant for a new radio console. We've been having some issues. We'll find out in July whether we get that or not. I'm pretty confident we will because of our positioning in the state. But other than that, everything's running pretty good. We're still answering 98% of our calls within 10 seconds when they come in on 911, which beats the national average, so I'm proud of that.
We appreciate everything y'all do out there. Next up, EMS.
We don't have a whole lot to report. We did have one question. I spoke with Rue earlier this week about having maybe a bank account open for EMS for if we apply for grants. They said that it might make it easier to get those grants, and there would be a specific place to put that grant money. It would be something that the fiscal court would only have access to. I guess that would be Jennifer and Rue, correct? Is that kind of what we discussed? So, but that would be a decision for you guys to decide whether we could have that or not. So, yes. But I think that's what we discussed, right? It would just be you guys would be able to do that. So anything that we get in as far as grant money would go specifically into that account and could only be purchased, whatever we applied for, would the only things that would be purchased out of that account. So other than that, our education department's doing really well. Our 911 call volume is down a little bit this year, which is a good thing. I guess we have less sick people, so that's good for the community. So other than that, we don't really have anything new going on. Yeah, trucks are good. We've not had any major issues lately.
Well, we do have an announcement when we get into the budget, that the court, during the budget workshop, that we'll be announcing something for EMS. So we'll we'll go through it here in a second, so.
Does a separate bank account make it easier, or will it better?
The reason, we work with Bluegrass Ad, for grant writing and stuff, and what has been told to us is when we apply, especially EMS or say Sheriff's Department, which I know they're separate, but if they had their own account where it don't look like, it'll still say Garrett Fiscal Court / EMS, but it won't basically go in, say, our general fund. So where they question, then why does Garrett Fiscal Court need a $30,000 piece of equipment? Now, if it's got EMS tied on it to it with the bank account, they say it's a better look and a lot easier to get that money. So I don't see anything. I was hesitant at first, but I think with that, we would need a motion, obviously, to open that account, but where Jennifer and I would be the only signees on it. Everything would come to y'all to approve any purchase anyway, so it's just basically account for if we do get these grants, then it will go in there.
It'll still, everything will still fall like under the general fund. It'll just be a separate bank account. I think it would make it easier for us to know that the money is being spent specifically on grant items. Rather than me having to track it through the general fund and do spreadsheets and all that, I think it'd make it a lot cleaner.
Probably have a better chance of getting a grant that way.
True, and I think it helps us itemize that out, so we know exactly where that money's being spent, or say, for instance, the public, any grant we get, then it just helps us be able to break it down. That's where that money's being spent instead of going into this, our big general fund. But it'll still be under the general fund and itemized out, but.
Yeah, we'll probably just call it Garrett County Fiscal Court and then just call it EMS grants. And that way we can track it, and it'll just be a separate line item on the financial statement.
I don't see where that would be no big issue.
No.
If we have big grants, I think that'd be a good thing.
Well, and I think too, I think it motivates them, if we're gonna open this bank account, we better be seeing a lot of grants getting written.
Oh, that's the goal. That's the goal.
It don't look good. We come in 6 months in, we got an account that, that's empty.
Oh, there are not a ton of grants out there from EMS. There are a lot, seems to be a lot more for fire-based EMS systems, but we're gonna apply for anything that we can. I mean, anything that helps, so.
So I recommend that the court moves forward with the bank account, but I will need a motion in a second. Motion by, who said it? Master Preston? Second by Master Barker. Any discussion? Call roll, Jim.
Barker? Yes. Preston? Yes. Gray?
Yes.
Butler?
Yes.
Davis?
Now, while we're on this, I would like to motion for Jennifer and I to be signees on that account, just us two. So,
I'll make a motion.
motion by Master Day, second by Master Preston. Any discussion? Call roll, Jim.
Barker? Yes. Preston? Yes. Day?
Yes.
Butler?
Yes.
Davis?
So, yeah.
That's all I
Thank
got.
you, and I want to, like Kevin spoke, I mean, and I know Willie and his deputies and fire department, we appreciate, y'all are the representation of all of us in this county, and we appreciate the work y'all do and the character that y'all hold when y'all go on these calls, because it's a representation of this whole county, and we appreciate the work y'all do.
Thank you.
I also appreciate you coming to the fairgrounds and getting this character session.
Oh,
We
yeah.
won't say
Oh, we wouldn't miss it.
besides since you be there.
I'll be there.
This is not the first compliment that I've had.
No.
Kevin spoke in front of everybody, but I've had people tell me that top notch.
I'll say that at a softball game last week, there was, Mama Rabbit had 7 or 8 small rabbits, and there was a handful of little girls there that were handling, and 2 of your MTs were down coming and instructing what to do with that, with the little bunnies and whatnot.
Yeah.
So it was really cute to see and all that, so I really appreciate that, and also got
Well,
a lot.
thank you. I'll let the crews know that, so.
See, sometimes these meetings are good. See, you don't always get harped on. We appreciate you.
See, and I didn't ask for anything this time.
Next up, Brian Sweeney was going to join us. Unfortunately, he had to go with the family I don't know, he had to help his sister or something, but he brought in some numbers. We're over 1.1 billion as far as property assessments. We're up 7.5% increase from 2025. So, and with that, I know a lot of our citizens look at, you know, on that end of it, you know, property values going up, reassessments, but, you know, the state requires him to be at a 90% rate on that to fit within their numbers or what have you. So he's just doing what the state requires him to do, but, you know, there is an increase. This number may go down a little, but for the most, I mean, we're up 7.5% as far as from 2025, so it's a really good increase. And we're seeing a lot of growth and stuff going on in the county. So next up, Derek ain't here. Keep Derek in your prayers. His mother passed away there yesterday, so keep Derek Gilbert in her prayers. County Attorney, you got anything?
We've got executive session.
Yeah. With that, I do have some announcements. Windstream, Charter, Spectrum, Atmos, they're all running new fiber. They're putting in a new gas line. I know Willie and I spoke about this several times. We've seen it on Facebook, social media. Just be patient. You know, these companies are upgrading our infrastructure in this county, which will help us grow, help us do better, recruit more companies to come here, more homeowners. So I just ask that we be patient. You know, they may have a trailer in the road for 5 seconds. Just give them time. You know, they're out there working to give us better accessibility to stuff that'll make us grow. So just help us with that. I mean, I understand they're on your land or they're doing this. You know, Willie's been on several calls, but look, they're just doing their job. So just please understand that. And I asked the magistrates to tell the citizens in y'all's district that, you know, look, we're trying to get fiber throughout this whole county, and this is what it takes. The gas line, it's going to have a tap where individual houses can tap on it. You know, that's a plus. That's a big benefit for Garrett County. A lot of y'all know, we asked, you know, why haven't businesses come here? Why ain't we doing it? A lot of time, infrastructure is our main topic. So we're trying to invest the money. These companies are investing this money to upgrade this stuff so we can grow. So just get that word out that, you know, we're working with them. Jen's working on the administration code and the personnel policy. We do have to have that voted on in June. So Jen's putting a lot of time on it. We're trying to get a copy made where I can read through it. County Attorney Whitworth read through it before we bring it to the court. Several changes, just basically how it's been running but never been updated. It's not real clear, so we're going to pull back from the past administration and clean up a lot of this stuff that, and we do, once we get the personnel in the administration code, we look to have that and give it to all our employees so they know the standards and what we expect here and stuff like that. So we'll have that to you soon. Kenny and I was down on Tanyard Branch subdivision last week, looking at the road they're putting in. They had total, they had 2 or 3 inches of twos on it, which they're bringing in another layer of it. They're going to have a total of about 5 inches of twos and about 6 inches of dense grade before they go to the base coat on that. We have not approved the final plat on that subdivision. It has not been presented to this court, but we did go look at the road. One of the requirements is they get the road in, see how the lots are going to lay out, and then the final plat will be brought to us for approval. So Kenny and I did go look. We're confident that's probably going to be one of the best roads as far as foundation wise and structure wise. So it looks good. I did request a meeting with the developer down there. I have not heard back, but I would like to sit down with him. I have some, not concerns, but, you know, I'd like to get more information with that development. So I have requested that meeting. I have not got anything back. So, and like I say, that was last Kenny done left. I think that was Thursday or Friday that Kenny and I went down there and met with some of the contractors. So bid sheets are posted for the old railroad grade road bridge. I have all the full copies. Camel did a great job with it. There's been several people that's already come. We got a PDF file. We're making them sign in. I think we gave out 6 or 7. We just posted, I know Ted and them ran it there on Wednesday. We're running it for 2 more weeks in the Central Record, but the bid sheets are out. So some of the dates on that, we have a pre-bid, I think May 8th, we're gonna have a pre-bid from like 1 to 3. I think me, Camel Ford, Mash, is it 2?
Yeah, 2.
I ain't got it in front of me. May 8th, so I'm gonna ask Master Day to be here. Any contractors have any questions? Obviously, I won't know the answers to that, and I say Master Day won't, but Cam will be here helping us with it, and I may see if Whitworth can sit in during that meeting. It'll be brief. Any questions? We don't look for a lot to show up, so we may. We're requesting the bids be in on the, what did it say, the 15th? 15th. I may call a special meeting to open them bids that following week, because there'll be a week lapse in our meeting. I'd like to get that approved so material and the beams could be ordered, because there's a delay on them. So I may call a special meeting. I'm not sure yet, but if I do, I'll let everybody know, and I'll post the required time on that. But budget workshop was held last week, 3-hour meeting. It went well. I thought we went through a lot of information. We dug into the numbers really hard, and the court, made some adjustments for Jen and I to put in there. Not many, but, a couple. But I thought it went well, and everybody's on the same page, and we know where every dollar in this county is being spent. Every taxpayer dollar is known where it's spent in this county. And I would say that's probably the first time in a long time that you can walk in here and know where every penny's being spent. So I commend the court for doing that and being on top of it. So new road department trailers in. We got it in really nice. KC and them, I rode with KC pulling the track machine. It was a good buy. So as Kenny referred to, we're currently mowing the roadways. Today, the litter cleanup began. I put a post out on Facebook. Unfortunately, Derek's got some family issues that couldn't be here tonight, but we're thinking hopefully tomorrow, Wednesday, that'd be cleaned up. KC and them are going back, picking up all the bags. I met with Kenny this morning, so he got all the lists, so we're going through there. So I think it ended up being 90 miles. We wanted to hunt right at 100, somewhere a little less than 100 miles because the price went up this year, but we do a spring and fall cleanup, so it is underway. Pressure washing complete. I don't know if anybody's seen the bell tower and the posts and stuff. The columns out front, I think it looks really good. Been trying to get that done for several months now, but I thought it turned out really well, so it looks good. We've reached out to the contractor that's going to be installing the windows. I think he's ordered the windows for the county attorney building. Rural Heritage Festival's coming up. I asked all the managers to try to be active in that. I know the timeline has moved up this year from where it was previously, but try to come up and enjoy the day on Saturday. I think the parade's at noon, 11 or noon, so be a good festival. I will be closing the courthouse half a day on that Friday. We've done it every year. It's just a little earlier this year, but we will be closing half a day just because this corridor will have vendors and stuff in it. I'll be posting with Ted. Hopefully, for this Wednesday paper, I'm going to try. If not, I'll get it to him next week. We'll be posting the salt bid in the newspaper. I'm going to be reaching out to a couple contractors, Morton, IMG out of Louisville. We're going to get them salt bids out and go ahead and get that done and hopefully get an order in to get our salt house ready and full this year. So, had a meeting with Ephraim McDowell representatives on Friday briefly, just in passing. Everything sounded good. Everything's moving forward, so we're hopeful there with the announcement we come out with a couple weeks ago about the standalone emergency room that they'll be investing in Gary County with. So the conversation went really good. Talked to Kelly Baker at the state on the 52 property that Master Preston, Master Dave met Kenny and I down there on. Whitworth had pulled all the deeds and stuff, so I sent all that. He did find the property, so he's working on getting that done. I think Master Davis, I think he spoke to the property on the north end of Garrett County that we're looking to build parks in both areas, and we feel pretty confident, you know, on the north end too, on the location. So hopefully we'll be bringing that to y'all soon with that. Just a few things on me. I'll be in Louisville tomorrow with the Ag Commissioner at an event tomorrow evening at Churchill Downs. And then Wednesday, I'll come back. That's event at 6 o'clock. Hopefully get in early. I'm flying out Wednesday morning. I'm gonna be in Washington D.C. at the White House, meeting with House and Senate representatives for funding for Garrett County, for Garrett County and on the RGL level. So I'll be in Washington D.C. I fly out 6 a.m. I'll be back in Lexington about 11 o'clock Wednesday night. So just bear with me if I'm not in office early on Thursday. So this week's going to be tough. But hopefully all that goes well. No update from the AOC. I know I brought y'all the stuff on the cooling tower. There's no update on that yet, so we're still waiting to hear back. So with that, that's all the updates I got. Any questions for me? If not, I hear a motion to accept department updates. Motion by Master Davis, second by Master Day. Any discussion? Call roll, Jen.
Parker?
Yes.
Preston?
Yes.
Day?
Yes.
Butler?
Yes.
Davis?
Yes.
And I do. I have the form that we sent over to Central Record as far as the bid things. Y'all want to see anything on the bridge. So I got all that information. Next up, proposed use of county road aid and local government economic funds. That's our LGA fund. Is anybody from the community here to talk about that or speak on that? If not, I'll run through it briefly. Proposed use of county road aid. We have Chenault Bridge Road, 1.5 miles, Blacktop, Burley Drive, Longview Court, Long Branch Drive, Ashlock Drive, Brooks Lane, North Street, Kemper Lane, 1.2 miles of Kemper Lane, Dorton Drive, Old Richmond Road, 0.6 of a mile, comes up to $400,000. Now with that, I will be applying for an additional $530,000 for discretionary funds, 4.2 miles on Gillespie Pike, and 1.6 miles on Buckeye Road leading down to the boat ramp at No Ferry. So usually we put a $300,000 in this line item for county blacktop. We did up it $100,000, so it is a total of $400,000 this year. So with LGA fund, I think I printed that out for y'all. Line items, Economic Development Director, $10,000. Senior Citizen Center contribution that we've done the last 3 years is $5,000. And ambulance medical supplies, $28,000. That's where we bought 3 new monitors. So we use this LGA account to buy that. So with that, do I hear a motion? Motion by Master Barker. Second by Master Davis. Any discussion? Call roll, Jen.
Parker?
Yes.
Preston?
Yes.
Day?
Yes.
Butler?
Yes.
Davis?
Yes. Judge, was that for the, roads and LGA both?
Yeah. Next up, first reading of the 26-27 budget. We have these on file. You're more than welcome to come up here and get one. We spent 3 hours going by line item. I'm not going to read through every line item up here. We'll be here for additional 3 hours. But I'd love for people to come up and, you know, get a budget and look over it and see how taxpayers' dollars being spent and how we've tried to be conservative over the last 3 years, you know, with our budgets and where we've come from currently. So our total budget line item, our total budget's $26,501,332. I will state we went back and looked. I think it was 2 years ago. What was it? 2 years ago, our budget was a little over $13 million. So when you look at that, we're up that much money. in 3 years. Now, take note, we did receive $6.5 million this year from the state, $5 million going to Ephraim McDowell, 1.5 for economic development. But even when you subtract that, I mean, you can see the growth of what this county's done. Yeah. So, I mean, it's pretty impressive. And you take, I don't know the exact number, so maybe I shouldn't say it, but, you know, when we first took over, we wrote over to start the year about 1.5, 1.6, and don't quote me on that because I'm not 100%, but whatever. But this year we expect to start with a little over $9 million to start the fiscal year. So I'm super proud of what this court's done and the road we're going on. It's been a long 3 years, but it's rewarding to see stuff like this and where we've come from. And even the momentum going forward. I mean, we got companies wanting to come here. We got people wanting to build here. I mean, we got more momentum that I turned 45 years old this year, and this is the most momentum I've seen as far as pushing forward with this county. So I'm super proud of that, and I'm super proud of this budget. And this one sitting next to me, Jennifer, I mean, she's the brains behind it, and she puts in the work and keeps me on page, but I'm super proud of her and everything that the court's done. So with that, any questions on the budget? One thing we did do, the court, when we went over the EMS budget, I'm proud to say that the EMS budget just went up $20,000 from what we had this year. But we left a line item blank on purpose. That way the court could see the true numbers without it being fluctuated. The court did ask that we put the $150,000 in there to buy a new van for transport, so we don't put wear and tear on our EMS buggies. So this budget does reflect that. That's the only change that we did on that. So I'll open up for discussion that, you know, any magistrate has any comments or say, you know, anything to say on it, feel free. If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve the first reading. I will state, by law, we have to have the second reading done by July 1 of the new fiscal year, but we've always been focused to get this budget done quick so we got time to go through it. That way we're not pressured to just pass stuff. So here we are at the end of April. We've accomplished it 3 years in a row, so we've always been early on that. Now the second reading, it depends on when DLG gets it back to us.
Yeah, this one was easier than that very first one.
Very much so.
The very first one.
But you know what, though, at the end of the day, you know, Judge has done a phenomenal job, and department heads are doing a great job, Jennifer, and that's how it's happening.
Well, I think it's a true statement. I know Rebecca and Wanda and Willie's still here, and some of our other department heads have left, but the only way this works is to clean this up if every department's on the same page. You know, that I've stated this before, you know, Willie, Wanda, Rebecca could come up here and say, oh, we need this, we need that, we need this. Well, when we do that, it takes away from other departments. It's never happened like that when we put Rebecca and Wanda and Willie come in to share. We've always been on the same page to reach the same goal. And I think that's how you accomplish it. I mean, we're only as good as the team we put around us, and I feel like we got one of the best teams that we could have, and I'm proud to serve with it. So.
You know, I check the budget every week, every time I have a meeting. You know, it's great to see all the department heads staying within the budget, staying where they need to be, and still providing the service and the work that they do. And they're not having to come up here and ask for more money, maybe, you know, for that. And it's been very right on top of everything. I appreciate everything that y'all do.
Well, it's just like Willie. Y'all approved Willie's budget. Was it December this year, Willie? So we approved Willie's budget in December. So we give him $300-something. We're saying, here's your money, spend it. But he takes the responsibility. And what'd you turn over this year, Willie? $60,000. So he chose not to spend $60, so it could come back to us, so we could put towards other departments which don't affect our budget. So I mean, that's the leadership that you want. I mean, everybody's got to be on the same page. And you know, Rebecca, I mean, we're pretty confident that she's going to be right. And I'll tell you, we told her back was against the wall when we wrote that budget last year. Just like when she took this job, I told her, we're throwing you to the wolves. There's a lot of cleanup to be done. but that budget was hard. We're confident that it's gonna hit right there. We're gonna hit our revenue numbers of 1.2 million. But I mean, that's what it takes. I mean, it's been good to watch.
And he is telling the truth about what we told him.
It is. Well, and I don't want to bring it up, but, you know, before she took over, and now revenues went up and stuff like that, but I mean, we was running $250,000, $300,000 a year over budget. Well, this court decided that wasn't going to happen. You know, we got to stay within our budget. Yeah, we're going to be a little over, a little under. It's an estimated guess is all the budget is. So, I mean, but now we got it reined in where we know exactly, so I commend y'all. So, appreciate y'all.
Need a motion?
Motion to accept.
You want to do it, Glenn? Go ahead. I'll make a motion.
Motion by Master Day,
I'll second.
second by Master Barker. Any discussion? Call roll, Jen.
Barker?
Yes.
Preston?
Yes.
Day?
Yes.
Butler?
Yes.
Davis?
Yes.
Next up, we got to approve the standing orders for the 26-27 budget year. Pretty much same as we had there
You can
last.
see up at the top, the majority of these, it says the fiscal court may adopt an order to pre-approve the payments of monthly payroll and utility expenses. That's what the majority of them are. I just went ahead and listed out all the different payroll lines, all the different utility lines as far as telephone and electric bills, that kind of thing. And then we have the debt service lines in there as well. And those are typically the road funds whenever we have to make the payment to the bank because it's auto drafted. We go ahead and put that on the standing orders, and that's like I said, the majority of them.
Motion by Master Davis, second by Master Butler. Any discussion? Call roll, Jen.
Barker?
Yes.
Preston?
Yes.
Day?
Yes.
Butler?
Yes.
Davis?
Yes.
We will need to go into executive session over current litigation, so I will need a motion to enter into. Motion by Master Butler, second by Master Preston.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County Athletics.
Here we believe in more than just banking, we believe in building legacies.
We're here to walk alongside you, on the fields, in the stands, and in life.
Supporting Garrett County Athletics means investing in our future leaders.
First Southern National Bank, financial wisdom, flourishing lives.
Allison is hiring. Big benefits, real growth, and a team that sees you in our future. Apply now. On Facebook, give us a call or just stop in. Allison Abrasives. Opportunity starts here.
The Garrett County Chamber of Commerce, where business meets community. Business and community members alike can get involved, stay informed, and take advantage of helpful insights. Supporting local means a healthier community. Sound good? Then the Garrett County Chamber of Commerce is for you.
At Danville Office Equipment, schools and businesses, large and small, count on us every day, and so can you.
We're proud to be your trusted partner, providing office solutions and supplies, built on service, a smart approach, and great teamwork. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
At Farmers National Bank, our roots run deep in this community, cultivating opportunities and personal and business growth with people you know and know what's important to you. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Faces you know, a name you can trust. Weichert Realtors, Ford Brothers Auctioneers. From auctions to dream homes, farms to business properties, no one knows the area better. Weichert Realtors, Ford Brothers Auctioneers in Lancaster can help you.
Welcome to KD Farthing State Farm,
where personal service is alive and well.
Not just a policy, help when it matters most.
So, what can we do for you? Your needs, your coverage, KD Farthing State Farm.
Buy local, eat well at Marks Berry Farm.
We're growing and we need you.
Great people.
Great job.
Come be part of our exciting future.
Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work,
and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Safe, secure, Docubit. Introducing DataBot, a precision digital destruction tool that protects your confidentiality and allows for sustainable device recycling. Secure document and digital destruction by the area's premier data protection service. Call Docubit.
Nothing beats the hometown taste of Lee's famous recipe in Lancaster. Go Lions!
Central Kentucky Ag Credit, your hometown team for farm, land, and operating loans. And yes, we're your home loan lender too. Buying or building your dream home in the country? We've got you covered. Find us online at agcreditonline.com.
Choosing the right realtor is like sinking the winning shot or scoring the game-winning run. If you're buying or selling real estate in Garrett or Central Kentucky, give me, Whitney Ellis, a call for the win. Good luck to the Golden Lions and Cougars this season.
Sutton Pharmacy.
Free delivery, easy in and out vaccinations, locally owned. Now that's what I call a hometown pharmacy.
Sutton Pharmacy. Friendly service from people you know.
Founded by Kentuckians for Kentuckians. At Whitaker Bank, we believe strong communities start with people who care. Everyday banking to planning for your future. You can trust our team to reach your financial goals. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky. Member FDIC.
You're watching the Golden Lion Sports Network.